She's not coming!
You're wrong. She's here.
Big Herta is finally here, and it's time to unleash her full potential. Hello, I'm Xeb, and in this video I will break down everything you need to know about her kit, the best relic sets, best Lightcones to use on her, and her best overall teams. Let's get started. The Herta is a 5-star erudition unit. As an emanator, she is a really insane and broken top tier DPS. Her basic attack is not really crazy, and probably you're never gonna use it unless you are bad with SP management, because most of her damage will come from her enhanced skill. With her skill, she will do damage for multiple instances. The first hit is single target, and the after hits are AoE. Her skill is going to deal damage up to 5 enemies, and will give interpretation stacks up to 42. Her enhanced skill is just like her normal skill, but there is a final AoE move that is going to deal a hell ton of damage. Also, it will consume these stacks and reset them to 1. Her ultimate is gonna rearrange the interpretation stacks on the enemies, prioritizing elite or boss level enemies. Also, when she uses her ultimate, she will get 80% attack buff for 3 turns. Her talent priority is pretty straightforward. Level up her talent first, then skill and ultimate, and you can leave the basic attack unleveled. Let's talk about her relics. The 4-piece Scholar Lost in Erudition is going to be her best in slot by a lot, but you can also use 4-piece Hunter of Glacial Forest or 2-piece combos with attack relic sets like Musketeer of Wild Wet. For Planars, the Izumo is going to be her best in slot, but you can also use Rutilant Arena if you have good pieces, and the Sigonia set is also a viable option for pure fiction. For main stats, use crit rate or crit damage body, attack percent or speed boots, ice damage or attack percent orb, and attack percent rope. Speed, crit and attack percent are the most important substats you need. For Lightcones, her signature Lightcone, Into the Unreachable Veil, is the absolute best in slot. It's such an insane quality of life upgrade, because every time the Herta uses her ultimate, it will generate 1 skill point. If you have the Battle Pass Lightcone, Today is Another Peaceful Day is also a viable option. Genius's Repose and the Seriousness of Breakfast are great free-to-play options. You can also use Jingyuan's or Argenti's Lightcone. You always want another erudition unit alongside Herta to reach her max potential. Jade is going to be her best teammate. She is going to deal a lot of damage herself and give damage and speed buff to Herta. Also, she is a skill point positive character, so if you don't have Herta's Lightcone, she is a great choice. Serval is an amazing sub DPS for the Herta. Also, you can pair her up with 4-star Herta. Just equip the pesky Lightcone on them and use them as battery. Aventurin, Lingsha and Gallagher are the best sustains you can use. The Remembrance, Trailblazer, Robin and Sunday are the best supports for her. About her Eidolons. At E1, the enemy with the most stacks will gain an additionally 50% of the interpretation stacks, and after using her enhanced skill, it will now reset the stacks to 15 instead of 1. So her E1 is pretty nice and a good stepping stone to E2. When an enemy reaches 42 stacks or any enemy dies and transfer those stacks to another enemy and that enemy reaches 42 stacks, Herta will gain 1 stack of inspiration, and after using her enhanced skill, her action advances by 35%. So it's a huge damage increase. So the Herta is a top tier DPS. Even at E0, S0, her damage is really insane. She's pretty flexible and has a great choice of teammates. You don't need premium teammates, you can use free to play options, and she has a great design. What else do you need? Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know in the comments what are your thoughts about the Herta. Make sure to subscribe and like. See you in the next one.